they built the wall to keep people out.
Take care. Point. Mark. Heads up, pilot. Handle cartridge. Try. Set. Hands. Charge with cartridge. Draw your rammers. Ram down cartridge.
See this in the back of the breech.
Turn your rammers. Shoulder your pilot.
All right, now have sense of viewers, cover your viewers, viewing aid, take it out and turn it down.
Make ready. Freeze then. Fire.
Yeah, pretty cool.
We're inside the row house powder magazine is this building. And we're way underground.
Now, when they say that next one was going to be at 10? 817.
This is
Yeah, here's
what it really looks like as they excavated it, the powder magazine. You could tell it had been burned. That is so cool.
a lot of damage was done by treasure seekers. So a lot of stuff, they said there was a lot of damage done by people seeking treasures.
Is that a back wall here?
I'm
It's a
not
back
sure.
wall. I think. Looks like a wall. It's kind of hard to see it. Archaeologists excavated the powder magazine during the summers of 74 and 75.
Okay, we have about 4 minutes before they go to 1975.
Year Jan and I got married.
There it is. 1975 was a good year.
It sure was. It was a great year.
Ironically, the same fire that destroyed the building helped preserve it. After the British soldiers torched the magazine in 1871, in 1781, the flames collapsed and the wood and the sod roof. The falling dirt snuffed out the fire and buried the partially charred boards and logs. The carbonized wood resisted decay for the next 200 years.
Was effectively abandoned when they moved the entire community over to Mackinaw Island in 1781. Now, starting in 1959, we started professionally excavating this area, and with a lot of the other buildings following suit. The hat that I'm wearing, this style, the high end value is going to be beaver fur. And so, as you can see with this hat, practically speaking, it doesn't help keep the sun out of my eyes at all. But this is the style of hat that a lot of people are wearing in this time period. Voyagers are primarily coming, they're working class people, they're coming from farming communities up in the St. Lawrence River Valley area, near places like Montreal and Quebec, or they're coming out of fishing communities around that same area, and this is a summer job they're doing for extra money. Right, what he's wearing is a summer work clothing. So for people who are doing manual physical labor, the Voyageur are wearing breechcloth leggings, a combination of European and indigenous styled clothing.
They even have a birdie. Put the bird in it.
So he is a chipmunk.
Really?
Because according to the thing, Rebecca had a pet chip.
This is the Sea Gate. There's the Mackinaw Bridge. And a cannon. We're up at the top tower of the fort. Cannons can fire at ships. It is a protected area. There's the commander's house and gardens. This way you're going to the other area, and there's the Mackinaw Bridge and the Upper Peninsula on the other side of it. We have 2 holes and muskets. Cool.
I thought it would be quiet underwater.
Hello.
You're up there.
Yeah.
Look at all.
That is a huge boat. I guess that's the one that carried all that time.
These holes are where they can put a gun out.
Right.
Yeah, we've seen them.
With the pickets back up there close to the cannon, there
They
was
had
a
'em.
strap nailed between the pickets, just like drooping between it, and
Yeah.
I thought, that's a gun rest.
Ooh, man, are them bugs bad.
This is an officer's house?
No, so this was actually a civilian's house.
Okay.
This would have been the house of a French-Canadian merchant. So they were making a decent amount of money as part of the fur trade. They've still got the same living quarters as the officer.
So they can have a few extras, nicer cupboards and
Yes.
things.
Fancier bed, nicer dishes. They had a wider variety of food than the soldiers did. You know, they're purchasing goods, they're doing trading with Native Americans, especially for things like they ate a lot. Was fish, because it's so prevalent right out here in the Straits of Mackinac. And then most of these houses also have small kitchen gardens off the back. So depending on the family, they might grow different things out there. Yeah. They're doing all their cooking over a fireplace like this.
Okay. Yeah.
packing it down. You really have to pack it well. Because what best we could do was roll that strap over to the
What is this?
This is the barracks.
Oh, this is the barracks? Okay. Yep, this is the barracks. I see all the beds.
After 1769, British enlisted men at Mission on Air, Mackinaw lived in a barracks like this one. 1/4 pint of peas. Can't tell salt, pork, flour, or bread. Ooh. Yeah.
Well, certainly not with our city. This is a hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, do you see what it was made out of?
We have one cent.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, there's so
Changing
16
3
men
months completely new straw, and every month
in this room.
For your ration,
Board. Yeah.
Your uniform, it was like you only got 2 pence, I think. But some money. It's hard to relate what you could buy with it, but I know a sergeant got a big block of cheese. So.
Okay.
Well, like,
But they did deduct, you made 8 pence a day. I'm not sure what you could buy with that 8 pence. But they deducted for your uniform, your rations. But, you had a roof over your head, you had food to eat. And if you put in 20 years, you get a small pension when you went back to England. So,
And yeah, calling prayer.
very much the police and fire station for the fort, except with soldiers. Every day, maybe a dozen of those troopers assigned to 24 hours of guard duty. Some of the guards out guarding the place, while the others would be in here. They would like to eat, take a quick nap. Maybe after an hour or two, time to trade spots, back and forth all day and night. Might even be the comfiest hotel bed in Mackinaw City.
Wake me up when you're ready to go out. Okay. Treacherous waters of the Straits of Mackinac.
Before this light station was established in 1889, they feared that ships could potentially cut the corner off on the east side too early and could run aground and wreck. So here at the site, one of the methods that they're using to help send that message to the sailors in the water was through fog signals, or sound. Now this whistle you see today, though, is not the original one. The original one was taken down in 1933. Laugh, watch the people out on the beach, because they're not expecting this. Even though I will warn them, they will still not listen to me, and you're all my witnesses.
Yes.
So, I will warn you. Sound in the fog whistle! Sound in the fog! So I'm going to start in 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kind of reminds me of a ship whistle.
Of silence. I don't know if you're able to hear the echo of it going across the lake.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to be starting in 3, 2, 1. And now 33 seconds of silence. During the 33 seconds of silence, the steam or the air would be building up again to start all over. As you can see, there's a reason why they wanted to move the whistle from the south and then the roof to the north and the building. And on a good day, I mean on a really good day, if all the wind and the weather's going the right direction, you can hear this over on Mackinaw Island, which is 7 miles from here.
Wow.
Wow.
So I'm going to be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is called a hewing or felling axe. It's called a felling axe because it is also used to fell or cut down trees. After you've got the log nice and hewed up, you need to square it and cut off those round portions on the sides. And to do that, we have a different specialized axe. And swing. All right, do you want to grab those bottom handles for me? All right, thank you so much. Come a little bit forward. Now, sawdust is going to come down on you. Just look down. I promise it's all right. And we're going to bring it up. And we're going to bring it down. Up. And down. A little bit forward for me, please. It's all right. Up. And down. Up. And down. One more. Up. And down. Powers this mill comes from, well, Mill Creek, which runs through this site. It is stored behind our dam to form the mill pond, and once the mill pond gets high enough, it overflows from our dam and into the sluiceway. It's a wooden trough that you see coming right down underneath us. That then fills up our crib, which is a big wooden box full of water underneath our feet. When I turn this wheel, I can open up the crib gate and pour all of that water onto our flutter wheel. It's our primary water wheel here at Mill Creek, and it moves our pitman's arm, named after our pitman from the saw pit, up and down. It then moves the saw up and down as well.
That's the water gets turning the wheel.
guys, that is the inner workings of the water off the lumber mill.
That was cool watching that work. We're on Mackinaw Island, riding our bikes. And this is Lake, which lake is this? This is Lake Huron? I think this is Lake Huron. Such a pretty scene.